Hey guys, Lil here with another raid video. I was going to record Hydra and how an update on my Hydra teams and what I'm looking for in a Hydra team and sort of how my Hydra game has progressed since last time I did a video on it. But because I just moved clans, I can't actually open the champ select screen on Hydra. So instead, I'm going to go through. I rebuilt some of my champs recently for live arena, and I thought we'd take them for a spin. So I'm going to cut over and we'll take a look at some of the builds that I changed, and then we'll go and do a few fights and see how it goes. Okay, so I am slightly on the wrong screen here, but on the wrong side of the screen. But there's no good place for me to be, so we'll just leave it as it is. So I took my Duchess out of her Swift Parry set, which I was really sad to do. I like Duchess in Swift Parry, and that's Swift Parry has just saved me so many times. Can't even tell you. But you know, it's time to put the Duchess into STONESKIN. I think that's where she belongs, really, for PvP. So got rid of 6-piece STONESKIN. I only have one reaction piece that I can put on her, unfortunately. But she is... Let's just... Oh, there is no live arena. So I've got a few extra stats that I can still get. I need to actually spend some time once the fusion's over farming some oil to get some upgrades on the chest here and on the gloves. Both have good ascension bonuses, so I'm really happy. Nothing else has landed how I wanted it. So her stats, as she stands right now, 100k, 4.2 defense, 260 speed, 620 resist, and that's it. And she is obviously 6-star awakened. She's the person I've been farming for ever since Iron Twins came out, so she's the one I was saving for, so obviously she's on polymorph. Masteries, she's down on the resist. There's an argument to say I should probably put her in Fearsome Presence now. I just don't really want to dip that resistance below 600. I mean, I'm not fighting in plat. It ends up being at a school run time for me. I am always on a school run exactly when plat reset happens. So yeah, maybe I just need to farm a better banner, a better resist banner that then rolls into resist, and then I could take her out and put her into Fearsome Presence. That's probably what I'll try and do. Just need to find a better banner that I can replace. I mean, this one's not bad. We could see what it rolls, but we couldn't because I haven't got any oil. So I'll have to go and farm some there as well. I haven't been spending much time in the Shogun's Grove. So rebuilt the Duchess. The other one that I rebuilt was my Helicath, who I haven't really been using. I use him for Iron Twins, and that's it. I run a Fumith team for Clan Boss, so really like Helicath. He's great. I had him in a decent build. I don't know what these gloves are that are half ascended. Okay, a little bit more crit rate. So we've got Helicath running in one piece, four pieces of STONESKIN, and he is running relatively quick with a good bit of damage and a tiny bit of defense, a tiny bit of accuracy. I think I was running the accuracy for the polymorph. I don't know. I might be tempted to switch this accuracy banner into a defense banner just to get more damage out of him, because those counterattacks on the A1 are great. I don't think he's going to land a lot of polymorphs. So yeah, rebuilt the Helicath, rebuilt the Duchess. My other sort of big live arena champs, Leo is just my main nuker for everything. He's great, I love him. He's got the built-in unkillable. This is him. It's a little bit slow for live arena, if I'm honest. My other nuker that I always use, and I'll be honest, what I need to do after I've recorded this video, I'm going to rebuild Rotus because I saw Shinigi's video on his Rotus and then Nub's video following that on his Rotus, and it really puts my Rotus to shame. I thought my Rotus was in a pretty good build until those guys shared theirs, and you know, I agree. I think now these types of speeds on Nukas just isn't cutting it in live arena. I think they need to be a lot faster now, but we've got access to so many more stats now with the, you know, with Ascension and things and bonuses and all sorts. So yeah, like I really liked my Rotus build, really proud of it, really happy with it, but yeah, I don't know, and not now. It's in those guys, and it puts mine to shame. So he'll be getting rebuilt. Anyone else that we're using here? My Tormen is in a stun set damage build. Don't really use him that much. Sometimes I'll throw him in just for fun. I like my Mithrala. She's in a bolster. The other one that we're mainly using is sometimes we'll bring in an Uko. Mine's in taunting for Hydra and PvP. She's quite fast. She's not really tanky enough for me. I really wish she was tankier. I think I remember Nub saying the same thing about his. And the other person that we're sort of default picking usually is Warlord. I'll be honest, I think this Warlord probably needs a rebuild as well. These days, you know, he could be a lot faster and a much higher accuracy these days. I think I missed the Ascension. Yeah, I got resist. Keep getting resist on my accuracy banners and accuracy on my resist banners. And the other one that I often use is the Pytheon. So Python's running bolster, 240 speed, just shy of 600 resist. But yeah, pretty happy with the Python. I mean, could be better, but he's fine. So let's go and do some fights in live arena. I just hit it into silver 3, so I don't claim to be like a live arena expert. I just rebuilt some champs in STONESKIN because I've got loads of STONESKIN that I just haven't been using really. I think Romantu, who I did a video on that didn't record like all of my videos the other day. Let's go, sorry. Romantu and Ultimate Death Knight are sort of the two champs that I had built in STONESKIN, so I just wanted to use some of it. So I was talking to some guys from the Oblivion clan, and they were sort of recommending some different champs that I could use my STONESKIN on that I'm not using elsewhere. The other one that they were talking about I should probably be using was my Ragash. Right, sorry, so we want our second Reviver. I do want the Rotus, but I'll probably save him as a pick, so I think we'll go with the Warlord. I find the Warlord is good if you get him. He's more of a bait. He's more of a ban pick, to be honest. I pick him because then they'll ban him and not the Duchess. I pick Warlord because then I can get my Duchess. If I don't pick Warlord and I pick somebody else in that spot, in the flex, what I think of as the flex spot, for me, 2 Revivers, 2 Nukas, flex. The reason I usually go Pytheon is because otherwise I'm lacking a cleanser, which I've run Uko a lot, but it always feels really painful. I always feel like I get punished for not having a cleanser. So what have they got? Okay, I mean, it's not very often you see a seer. I'm going to take the Rotus. Who are we banning here? I think we probably... Maybe we ban the Pytheon in case he bans our Leo. He's not going to ban our Leo though, so we'll ban the Duchess. I mean, a 6-star ascended with cruelty is interesting. Again, he bans the Warlord. Everyone bans Warlord. Nobody wants to face Warlord. He will get a turn eventually and he'll lock your skills out, and if he's fast enough he'll keep them locked out. But yeah, like I say, I mainly pick him presuming that he's just a bait for the ban. is where we find out how much accuracy the seer's got. I think I'll hold on to my cleanse. If this seer does manage to strip a load of buffs, I'm going to want that heal. Okay, that's good. Let's kill the Uko. No, we get a weak hit, of course, because, you know. And Pythion's going to bring everyone back anyway, so I'll save some cooldowns. Thankfully the seer already used her Karma Burn, because I wouldn't like her to Karma Burn off my Unkillable. I should have gone for the Uko really, she's still got a res. And a res with the block buffs. As he's at low health, we'll go with the A2. Normally I'd go into the A3, but because he was already low health, it just the damage just scales so high. I mean, we can really full auto at this point. There we go. I don't know what my win rate is now. 77%. Okay, not too bad. So maybe we'll pick Helicath on this one, just so that we can showcase him as well. Again, Duchess is just my default always pick. And I'll be honest, I was picking more Duchess Uko, but actually these days I'm kind of leaning more towards Python. If nobody dies and there's nothing to cleanse, Python doesn't have a lot to do. But if you don't have a cleanser at all, and in this team he's also my bolster, I find it a bit scarier. Okay, so they've got a Siffy and a Rota, so I'm actually going to pick an UDK. He's not a pick that I pick very often, in fact very infrequently. But this way we can ban the Leo, let him keep his Rotus and his Siffy, unless he picks a Lockout champ, in which case we're banning the Lockout. No, he's going UDK as well. So maybe he's going to ban my UDK. I mean, I'm going to return the favour and ban his. No, I'm not. I'm going to ban the Leo. No, ban the UDK just because it was so high. Because the UDK was also really high awakened. I didn't fancy that much polymorph. Because the Leo, the A3, tries to apply a weaken, and even if you've got no accuracy, it will still... yeah, that's what I would have done as well. That's exactly what I intend to do to you. Even if you don't have any accuracy, it still counts as you trying to land it. Problem is though that his Siffy's going to sleep my Rotus. Oh no, she didn't. Oh, she's sleeping him because then interesting. Yeah, sorry, so the check for polymorph happens before the accuracy check. So it doesn't matter if you run Leo with no accuracy, like I do, obviously, because I don't actually care if he lands the weaken or not. So we'll do exactly the same that he did to me. Albeit gets the res, we should be able to take down the Siffy. God, I feel really slow. Like, I feel like he's lapping me a lot. When someone's got an arbiter and you don't, it feels like they get loads of turns and you hardly get any. I'm going to put the block debuffs up because I don't want Siffy to sleep anyone. Ooh. Triggered the Rotor's passive. I guess we'll kill him just to be safe. I know the Siffy will bring him back up, but at least her res will be on cooldown. She does revive them with high turn meter, doesn't she? Oh, ouch. Right, let's see if we can get both revivers here. Oh, he's hating his extra turn. I always forget how that works. It always seems strange to me. Ah, and that's a loss. That's a shame. I think we'll do one last one, and I will pick the Helicath. Oh, great, we're going against a plant player. Okay, this will definitely be a loss then. My win rate for the day is not going to be very good. We'll pick the Duchess. I will pick the Helicath just so that we can showcase him. I mean, I'll be surprised if we're winning this one. He's way higher than me, and he's a plat player. So. We'll go for the Helicath in the lead for the defence. I mean, I don't fancy our chances here. Duchess, Rotus, and the Gorgid, the Nutcracker. She stole block damage. Uko just stole the block damage from the Leo, which is very annoying. But he goes straight through anyway, which is also annoying. We didn't one-shot his Duchess, quite tanky. And that's game over. Plenty of extra turns, huh? There we go. Okay guys, I'll stop it there. I don't want to make the video super long. Anyway, that's I've been having fun in Live Arena. Yeah, just trying to push, just to sort of push your builds and push what you're able to do, and have a bit of a challenge with you know, your picks versus their picks. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it so much when it first came out, but I've been getting a bit more into it as I've been sort of looking for something to focus on. Anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. Give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.